Welcome back to Heroic Physics, the show that uses superheroes and the occasional science fiction reference to help you, superheroes out there, understand physics. And now on this week's episode,
John Wood, you have failed Miss Physics.
What?
Sorry. I just like doing dramatic moments to give people edge of your seat intros.
Well, give a guy some warning next time. No wonder people like to shoot at you.
People like to shoot at me because I inspire the fear of night, of a flying
Bat?
arrow. I use arrows, hence the name Green Arrow.
Ah, that reminds me of what today's episode is on.
Archery, hunting, my favorite pastime of not sleeping and getting ripped.
No! Projectiles. Off to the field. That was a long walk.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not as fast as the Flash or have a bat car like Batman.
Batmobile.
Or whatever. I'm stronger than that fat Flash.
Hey, who are you calling fat?
What? Wait, what?
Who are you calling fat? I have a slow metabolism that's got... Well, it kind of does affect how I perform as the Flash, but it doesn't really matter. Like, slow metabolisms, it's easy to overcome. You know, I'm a superhero. I'm the Flash. Anyway.
Yeah, you need to lose some weight.
Hey, hold up now. I've been on a diet. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Anyway, you could never catch me, even with my slow metabolism. You'd never be able to catch me with any of your dumb arrows, though.
These?
Yes,
These
those.
will catch you from a mile
Oh, I'd
away.
like to see you try.
So, arrow. You shoot an arrow for us? Now that's a nice projectile.
These are arrows.
Well, actually, a projectile is any object that has two different components to its velocity.
What are components?
A component is a part of something. So when a projectile or arrow is moving, it's moving to the left and right and up and down at the same time. As you can see in this footage, they are moving in two different directions. You shoot it and it's moving from the right side to the left side, just like when the Flash was running in last week's episode. But now, the arrow is also moving up and down vertically. Particularly when you shoot it across, it's going to be moving down. Because of this, the arrow has two different components to its motion. It's moving from the right to the left, as well as up to down. The arrow having two parts of its motion. It's moving both horizontally and vertically, which now will give us what we call a projectile.
Arrows.
Yes. Oh! Tennis balls. Footballs. When you throw a textbook at your roommate because he won't wake up. Any of these things, since they're moving both horizontally and vertically, are projectiles. As objects traveling in the vertical direction of motion behave differently than objects moving in the horizontal direction of motion. Arrow! Arrow!
Ugh.
What are you doing?
I was seeing the past. I was having a flashback.
Oh, I've heard of those. Can I flash back with you?
You weren't in the past with me.
Yeah, I was. I was conveniently placed there 5 years ago.
Oh, right, yeah. How? Alright, come on.
Okay, let's flash back together. Whoa.
We are never doing that again.
Didn't that memory kind of end a bit too early?
Yeah, that's what happens. I can come back to it later if I need to fill some time.
Well, for old time's sake, let's look at this ball.
Fine.
Okay, so what happens when I let this go?
It falls down, of course.
Yeah, let's watch that again. It's slow-mo. Does it move to the sides at all?
Nah.
No. It just goes
Down.
exactly. It's going straight down. Why is that?
Gravity, of course.
Yes, gravity is forcing this down, and while gravity is forcing it down, is causing it to
Fall.
yes. And what's the speed right now?
0. It said a stop. Duh.
So does the speed change as it falls?
Maybe. Well,
Is it 0 right now? Before I catch it.
no, of course not. It's moving.
Yes, so it's speed change. And what do we call a change of speed?
Acceleration.
Yes. As this falls, gravity is forcing it down, accelerating it, as you've said, downward, which is what direction?
Vertical.
Yes, and which axis is that on the graph?
The y-axis.
Yes. So, there's no acceleration in the x-axis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gravity just causes it to go downward. It's forcing the ball down. So does the speed change in the x direction?
No.
No.
Who would think that?
A lot of young superheroes and physicists alike.
Flash probably thought that.
Projectiles, as we said, are anything that travels in 2 dimensions. Your arrows are a classic example of projectiles.
Ah.
Because projectiles have how many components to their motion?
2.
And what do these components do?
Define where it goes.
Yes, they'll combine to make one
Motion.
overall motion. As this falls down, it doesn't move in the x direction. Gravity only pulls the ball or any projectile down. It's forcing it down. The force, which is causing it to accelerate downward, is only in the y direction, not the x direction. So the speed stays constant in the x direction. In this case, what's the speed in the x direction?
0.
Yeah, it's not moving this way or this way, it just stays right here. If we were to flatten the y direction, the ball wouldn't move at all. There's no velocity in x, just showing gravity causes no acceleration in the x direction.
Well, I better be going. Cities to save and such.
I have had enough of you being here and insulting me. I have had enough of your existence. Well, actually, that's kind of harsh to say. I haven't had enough of your existence. In fact, I really like our little competitive spirit we've
Yeah,
got
you
going
know, it's
here.
something really great. But
It's something that we have going. It's some good synergy we have. You know, we bring something together. It's good. But here's the thing. You see, ever since my career took like a bit of a nosedive, Flash physics is all I have left. Can't have you stealing my thunder here.
I'm not trying to steal your thunder. I'm just pointing out that there are a couple of things that need to change.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't want to change them, and if we can't change them together peacefully, then I'm just going to have to run around, grab your arrow as it's going, and then come back and then throw it at you. That's the only way.
Are you threatening me?
Well, I mean, you're the one holding the freaking arrow. Like, that seems a little threatening to me, don't you think? We're only 3 feet away from each other. Give it a break, arrow. You won't even have enough room to pull it back. So at least wait until I get a few feet back.
Well, okay, I can do that. I can let you step back.
All right. Here's the so no peace agreement this time. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
All right. Well, how do I get like a 3-second head start or?
You take 3 steps back. I take 3 steps back, and we see what happens.
Oh, like a duel kind of.
How else?
Well, how about this? How about I stand over here, and you're there,
I'm right here.
and then we step back,
Okay.
turn around, and then when I count to 3, we turn around. Ready? Ready? 1, 2.